Tonight, we're digging deeper into the criminal past filed against a local Catholic priest. He's accused of trying to lure a young girl into his car. Tonight, we're taking a look at where he served here in Oregon and learning more about the charges he now faces. That priest, Father Michael Patrick, his most recent church, St. Wenceslas in Scappoose. He was arrested while in Los Angeles, and tonight, he's awaiting a trip back to the Northwest to face charges. Chris Woodard spent the day digging into Patrick's past. He's live in Vancouver, where the crime is said to have happened. Chris?
Yeah, and here we are just a few blocks from Burton Elementary School, down the block, excuse me, and a few blocks from a high school. But it is right here where police say that girl became so frightened that she ran and called for help. Tonight, we're asking why it took police a month to make an arrest.
Of course, you would feel surprised if it was a Catholic priest.
Vancouver neighbors of Father Michael Patrick took the news of his arrest the way you might expect.
It makes me sad.
It does make me uneasy. I've got two small children of my own.
According to new court documents we got our hands on today, a 14-year-old girl who was walking home from school reported Patrick pulling over and following her on this Vancouver street, urging her to get in his car, calling her cutie. The girl, so frightened, she ran into a daycare to call for help.
It does make me uneasy that can happen here.
Police say the girl identified Patrick. Officers questioned him at his Vancouver home that night, but didn't make an arrest.
Chris Woodard with Coin 6 News here.
I called the police spokesperson to ask why. She said because she doesn't know that there was probable cause right away. But after a search of Patrick's home, police say they found a shirt that matched the suspect description, and they photographed the car, giving them enough to have Patrick arrested in Los Angeles on the way back from a trip to Australia.
People all over are going to be concerned.
Patrick has been suspended from his ministry functions. I looked into it, and Patrick has a 16-year history in the Portland area, serving at St. Alexander in Cornelius, St. Patrick in Portland, St. Edward in Kaiser, St. Philip Benzie in Redland, Holy Trinity in Bandon, and his current job in Scappoose. Today we stopped at St. Patrick's in Portland, but the office was closed and our call wasn't returned. However, a spokesperson for the Archdiocese tells me there have been no reports of inappropriate behavior involving minors during Patrick's time in Oregon. And today we also searched for ourselves to see if Patrick has any criminal past, any history of charges. All we found were a few speeding tickets. He is still locked up in LA at this time. A prosecutor tells me he's not sure when Patrick will be brought back to the Vancouver area. Live in Vancouver, I'm Chris Woodard for Coin 6 News.